It was during this period of restless roaming from Michigan to Arizona and points in between that two events occurred that changed the course of Tim McVeigh's life. First, the killings by federal agents of white separatist Randy Weaver's wife and son at Ruby Ridge, Idaho on August 22, 1992, followed by the federal assault on the Branch Davidian compound in Waco, Texas, leading to the deaths of some 80 church members on April 19, 1993.
I think what really triggered the backlash from military men like McVeigh was the way in which the government covered up their actions and was willing to lie and use informers and seemed to be going to great extents to infiltrate and disrupt what was really a pretty small group of dissidents. The fact that the U.S. government staked them out for months, had snipers up there, it kind of fueled fears of a government that was willing to go to any extremes to confiscate guns, to stifle dissent.
McVeigh was so enraged by the month-long standoff between federal forces and David Koresh's Branch Davidians prior to the government assault that he felt compelled to actually go to Waco in March 1993 to join protesters gathered there. McVeigh watched in horror and shock, along with the rest of the nation, as events unfolded in Waco.
The Waco incident was key for Tim McVeigh. If you remember, at Waco, the vehicles of choice were Bradley fighting vehicles. This is the vehicle that Tim McVeigh used to, on his spare time, go down to the hardware store at the Army base and buy Armor All and shine it up. And he loved that machine. He would shine it up, and when VIPs came to Fort Riley, it was Tim McVeigh and his crew and their armored personnel carrier that was paraded about. He loved that machine. He knew it very well. He was a pro. In Waco, he sees that very same machine being used against civilians. For him, it was a complete betrayal of his oath to defend the Constitution, and so he was quite concerned about this merging of military and domestic law enforcement. And I believe that's where he drew a line in the sand and said, somebody's got to take a stand here, and somebody's got to fight back.